There's talk that the royals are going to sue over this episode now. Would you recommend they do that, Kosha?
No. Look, it's speculation, but looking at their pattern so far, they do seem to be rather litigious.
South Park, it's come to life. That's what we're witnessing in this hospital room right now.
It seriously is driving me crazy. I'm sick of hearing about them, but I can't get away from them. They're everywhere, in my face.
Look, Kyle, we just kind of don't care about some dumb prince and his stupid wife.
You can't sue a cartoon. It's satire. It is what it is.
Hey.
Did you know it's cold in there?
Yeah.
Must be an American thing.
It's not.
I don't think anyone in the world knows that Meghan Markle has eaten Jack in the Box and loves it.
It's so funny, too, that you keep saying Meghan Markle. You know I'm Sussex now.
Oh, you hilarious, Meghan.
Why did you move back here anyway? It was ultimately a tough call, but there were a lot of factors to consider.
Auntie Meghan, hello! Oh, I've missed you!
Park County Police Station, what's your emergency?
Yeah, the neighbors across the street are setting off fireworks and it's 10:30 at night.
Oh, is it the Prince of Canada and his wife who just want to be left alone?
South Park has never been shy about taking aim at high-profile figures, but their latest episode has stirred up a storm unlike any other. This time, Meghan Markle is reportedly furious over Respect Our Pregnancy, a sharp-tongued parody that blends biting humor with controversial themes. Rumors are swirling that her team is preparing legal action, complete with demands for script reviews and advertiser warnings. But Trey Parker and Matt Stone are no strangers to celebrity pushback, and history shows they rarely back down. So, is this just another celebrity versus cartoon spat, or the start of South Park's most viral showdown yet? The release of Respect Our Pregnancy has set social media ablaze. The episode portrays Meghan Markle and Prince Harry in exaggerated, satirical scenarios, mocking their public calls for privacy while allegedly courting media attention. This isn't South Park's first swipe at the couple. Last year's worldwide privacy tour caused similar outrage. But this time, the jokes cut even closer to home. By targeting pregnancy, a deeply personal and sensitive topic, the creators pushed boundaries that some fans found hilarious and others deemed offensive.
That's fine, I'll go it alone, just like Meghan Markle and Prince Harry.
Sir, your millions from Netflix for no one knows what.
Put it with the rest of them.
Babe, time to do our daily $250,000 sponsored Instagram post for Del Taco.
I shouldn't have left the made-up nonsense.
Posted a bizarre video on her social media yesterday, which sent several people into absolute meltdown. It is the cringiest, most uncomfortable piece of tape I've seen in a long time.
They decided to sell out their family to Netflix first, obviously, but Netflix did sort of a multi-deal with them, meaning that first they had to appear together, and then they each had to do their own projects, and you might not even know this.
Just like her Netflix show, just like her first podcast with Spotify, just like her most recent podcast, utterly backfired. Here's a headline about that. We haven't talked about this on the show, but she started a new podcast called
Insiders claim Meghan is particularly incensed by the portrayal, viewing it as a direct attack on her image and motherhood narrative. The controversy has reignited debates about satire's limits, celebrity branding, and whether public figures can, or should, expect immunity from comedic scrutiny. And as whispers of legal action grow louder, it's clear this isn't just another throwaway pop culture moment. Behind the scenes, reports suggest Meghan's legal team is mobilizing. The phrase velvet hammer has surfaced, a term describing a firm yet polished legal approach aimed directly at South Park's producers, Paramount, and even advertisers. The alleged demands go beyond standard complaints, requests to review scripts, drafts, and even marketing materials before the episode airs. Some sources say advertisers have already been warned about potentially defamatory content. While nothing is confirmed publicly, these moves point toward an aggressive strategy to either edit or block the episode. But South Park thrives on poking fun at celebrity pushback, and such rumors only add fuel to the fire. For Meghan, the risk is that each legal whisper becomes another headline, giving the show free publicity.
Is it a bad look for Meghan to still refer to herself as a royal?
No, it's not.
There you are.
Because,
Wake me up when you're done.
Thank you.
If true, this could be one of the most high-profile celebrity versus cartoon battles in recent TV history. and potentially one of the messiest. One of the episode's most biting themes is the contradiction between Meghan and Harry's calls for privacy and their high-profile branding efforts. South Park lampoons them as public figures who claim to want space while simultaneously building commercial empires around their image. The show exaggerates this dynamic with absurd, over-the-top situations, like fictional Instagram posts worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, or conversations about turning life events into marketable content. By portraying the couple as products rather than people, the satire cuts deep into celebrity culture's transactional nature. The underlying commentary suggests that, in the age of influencers and curated personal brands, privacy and publicity are often two sides of the same coin. Whether audiences find it clever or cruel depends largely on their view of the couple.
Don't you see, Butters? Teaching people to think of their brand just makes more people like them. This whole thing is wrong. They're telling you guys to reduce yourself into products.
Hey guys! So funny bumping into you.
Yeah, I mean, we all live here now, so not that funny.
We're just performers instead of human beings.
He's right. Trying to make ourselves into a brand just turned us into products. We don't need to be a brand, do we? Hey! You ever heard of a thing called privacy?
We couldn't get jobs and we ran out of money. We ate chicken out of bowls and rode in big cars full of smelly people to something called work. Every day was a new nightmare.
But one thing is certain. The episode strikes at the very core of Meghan's public persona, making it all the more controversial. Trey Parker and Matt Stone are no strangers to pushback. Over the years, South Park has tangled with some of the most powerful and litigious figures in entertainment and religion, from Tom Cruise to the Church of Scientology. Each time, the creators didn't just survive, they doubled down, often using the controversy to create follow-up episodes that pushed boundaries even further. This history makes it unlikely they would bow to pressure from Meghan's camp, no matter how well connected her legal team might be. In fact, the show's rebellious reputation is built on the idea that no public figure is off-limits. While other productions might quietly edit content to avoid lawsuits, South Park has made an art form out of leaning into the backlash. If Meghan truly takes legal action, she may find herself up against a creative duo who view controversy not as a setback, but as an opportunity. When word supposedly reached Trey Parker and Matt Stone about Meghan's rumored legal threats, their reaction was classic South Park: laughter.
Auntie Meghan, hello! Oh, I've missed you!
Down with the motorhead! We deserve our privacy! These people.
I don't know what to do. How are we going to pay for school for Archie?
I have to tell you, I never realized so many things cost money. Like this chicken. I bet you had to pay for it.
Park County Police Station, what's your emergency?
Yeah, the neighbors across the street are setting off fireworks and it's 10:30 at night.
Oh, is it the Prince of Canada and his wife who just want to be left alone?
Others say they even created a private Slack channel titled Operation Bring It to joke about the situation. For them, controversy equals publicity, and publicity equals higher ratings. Rather than tiptoeing around sensitive territory, they appear ready to push harder, knowing that any legal challenge would likely attract even more viewers. This approach flips the usual celebrity playbook on its head. Instead of avoiding litigation, they almost seem to welcome it. From a marketing perspective, it's brilliant. Nothing generates buzz like a high-profile dispute. And with South Park's track record of skewering public figures, Meghan's response could easily become part of the next punchline. For Parker and Stone, this isn't a crisis. It's prime comedic material that they'll likely twist to their advantage. The reported demands coming from Meghan's camp go beyond typical celebrity complaints. Sources claim her team wants full pre-air access to scripts, storyboards, and even jokes, essentially editorial oversight. In the entertainment world, this is almost unheard of, especially for a show like South Park, which prides itself on creative independence and quick production turnaround. Advertisers have allegedly received early warnings, with some being advised to review their association with the episode. This move may be intended to apply financial pressure, but it also risks alienating sponsors who dislike being caught in public disputes. For Meghan, the challenge is walking the fine line between protecting her image and appearing overly controlling. Every leaked detail about these demands makes the story juicier for tabloids and social media, ensuring that even those who don't watch South Park are now invested in the unfolding drama. While Meghan's team appears focused on controlling the episode's narrative, there may be unintended business consequences. Reports suggest that some of her ventures, from product launches to partnerships, are quietly being delayed. A planned luxury lifestyle line is allegedly on hold, and certain retail partners are reassessing their involvement due to the controversy's unpredictability. Investors are also said to be cautious, wary of associating with someone embroiled in a high-profile feud with one of the most provocative shows on television. Meanwhile, South Park is reportedly seeing ad rates climb, with challenger brands and edgy companies eager to be part of the buzz. This contrast highlights the double-edged sword of celebrity litigation. While it can sometimes protect an image, it can also draw more attention to the very thing you're trying to suppress, and potentially hit your bottom line harder than any joke ever could. In stark contrast to Meghan's rumored legal preparations, the royal family's approach is reportedly one of complete silence. Sources say there's even an internal code word, cobalt, used to flag and shut down any media inquiries that might drag King Charles or Prince William into the fray. By refusing to comment, the monarchy avoids adding fuel to the controversy and projects an image of calm dignity. This no-response tactic plays well in the optics game. While Meghan risks looking reactive and combative, the royals appear composed and above the noise. It's a subtle but powerful PR move. In the court of public opinion, restraint can often be more impactful than retaliation. And in this case, the more Meghan pushes back, the more her actions, rather than the South Park jokes, become the focus. That dynamic could have long-term consequences for her public image. By engaging directly with South Park, Meghan risks falling into a trap the show's creators know well, turning the real-world backlash into the next joke. Rumors suggest they already have material ready if she files a lawsuit, including animating her actual legal documents as a musical number. This strategy turns any serious legal action into comedy gold, ensuring that South Park wins regardless of the courtroom outcome. It's a classic example of the Streisand effect, where attempts to suppress content only amplify it. For Meghan, the risk is that she becomes the centerpiece of an ongoing satirical arc, making it nearly impossible to shift the conversation back to her preferred narratives. The longer the feud drags on, the more South Park can mine it for laughs, and the more she risks being remembered not for her cause, but for being the celebrity who couldn't take a cartoon roast. This unfolding drama has all the hallmarks of a cautionary tale for public figures navigating satire. In the entertainment industry, one unspoken rule stands out. Don't try to muzzle a show like South Park. The creators thrive on controversy, often using attempts at censorship as inspiration for even sharper jokes. By allegedly assembling a transatlantic legal team and pushing for unprecedented editorial control, Meghan may be setting herself up as the perfect example of what not to do. Even allies are said to be nervous, reviewing past projects for parody vulnerabilities. If the goal was to protect her brand, the opposite might happen, turning her into a symbol of overreaction in the face of humor. In the end, South Park benefits from every headline, every leak, and every rumor. Meghan's challenge now is deciding whether to keep fighting or cut her losses before the satire becomes unstoppable. The clash between Meghan Markle and South Park is more than just another celebrity dust-up. It's a case study in how satire, publicity, and public perception collide. Trey Parker and Matt Stone have built a career on thriving under fire, and this latest controversy plays directly into their hands. For Meghan, the decision ahead carries real stakes. Push forward and risk deepening the mockery, or step back and let the noise fade. Either way, the episode's legacy is already cemented. Once South Park turns you into a punchline, the laughs and the headlines tend to echo far longer than expected.